Welcome back to Blue Jays Talk Out West. Today we are talking about Freddy Galvis getting claimed off of waivers. It was breaking news about 6 hours ago. So right now I don't have a camera, as many of you guys know. So we are using MLB The Show, and apparently it has the statistics of his career for last year. It doesn't have this year yet, and his career status. Now there were many reasons why he didn't get traded. It took this long, and he got claimed on waivers. So it was breaking news 6 hours ago. Freddy Galvis is now a Cincinnati Red. He got claimed. Sad to see him go, but it had to be done. Now you might ask, why didn't they trade him at the deadline like they did with Eric Sogard? The problem being was they didn't know if Bo Bichette was ready. And there was another problem that it's not really young guys. He's an everyday shortstop. Yeah, he could play second. Yeah, he could play third, but he's not comfortable playing third or second. So a lot of the teams in the hunt for the playoffs or in the playoffs trying to make ground on all the teams trying to catch them is they already had an everyday shortstop. Now, Cincinnati claimed him because they're in the hunt and they're not in the hunt. Their division is so messed up right now that if a team goes on a 10-game win streak, they're first. If a team goes on a 10-game losing streak, they could fall into third. It is so messed up and tight that teams are switching galore. So the Reds are still in the hunt. They have a lot of work to be done to get to first, but they are still in the hunt. So a pickup like Galvis really helps them. Now, why didn't they trade him now? Whole same reason. Everyone had a shortstop. And he's more. Eric Sogard was a utility guy. Freddy Galvis is an everyday player. Yeah, so was Sogard, but Sogard could play left field, right field, second, shortstop, third. He could play anyone. So in reality, he had more value than Freddy does. Now, it took 3 weeks or so because they needed to see if Bo Bichette was ready. It wasn't Kevin Biggio, it wasn't Guerrero Jr., it was Bichette. And honestly, we can all agree that Bichette is certainly a full-time player now. And this had to be done. One of my videos, I kept saying, why we have too many people, and I was talking to Dolany TV about that, is we had our four outfielders, which is perfect, but we had too many infielders that either the infield or the outfield were sitting out. And that was causing Guerrero Jr. to be the odd man out. Yeah, DH, but when you have a guy like Gurriel Jr. that's hot, or Hernandez, or Grinchuk, you can't take them fully out of your lineup. Yeah, Guerrero Jr. was perfect, but was he being outplayed? That's a whole different story. So let's take a look at Freddy Galvis' time in Toronto. It was short-lived. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he kept in touch with Bichette and told him things, or Biggio, but he did in the offseason sign a 1-year, $4 million deal. So it's a team-friendly deal for what he was doing. He is a switch hitter, which is nice. He's 29, so he's in his prime to early prime still. So with the Jays this year, he had 450 at bats, 55 runs, 120 hits, 24 doubles, 1 triple, 18 home runs, 54 RBIs. His career high in RBIs is 67. He could have got that with the Jays. He also hit 18 home runs. His career high is 20. He could have did that, but he probably will do that still. He had 112 strikeouts. He had 21 walks, and his batting average was 267, which is the best since he came into the league with Philadelphia in 2012. So he was on a tear with the Blue Jays. But it all comes down to Bichette ready to play, and they had no room for Galvis. They didn't. It comes down to that. There was no room for him. That's why I believe that this offseason, you're not going to see new hitters in the lineup. Maybe if Smoke leaves, who knows, maybe a first baseman or something. First baseman's probably the only position we really need someone else at if Smokey leaves, but you could see a lot of pitching happening this time around. But that's the short form. Trade just probably couldn't get done. That's why it was a waiver pickup by the Cincinnati Reds. I hope Galvis keeps doing what he's doing in Cincinnati. And who knows? Maybe the Jays go, look how good he was for us last year. Let's sign him for a 1 year, $6 million deal. I'm positive he'll probably come back if you offer him money, and anyone would. But I think he enjoyed his time here, and we wish Freddy Galvis best of luck. And I'll catch you guys on the video later tonight. The Jays are currently playing the Texas Rangers. Current score is 1-0 Texans. But there's a lot of game left. So I'll catch you guys later on tonight. Have a great day.